The Battle of Vimy Ridge was not only a turning point for the First World War, but also a vital event for Canada's development as a country. But how could a tiny 4-day battle have such a huge impact on an entire country? Let me explain. Vimy Ridge is a hill in France that was heavily fortified by the Germans during the war. Barbed wire, many trenches, and the advantage of being on higher ground defended the Germans. Around 150,000 French casualties resulted from failed attempts to take the ridge throughout 1915. Finally, in the spring of 1916, the British, including the 4 Canadian divisions, took over for the French. However, the Germans made it impossible for them to plan an attack. That is, until April of 1917. On April 9, 1917, all 4 Canadian divisions united under the command of British Sir Julian Byng and the leadership of Sir William Arthur Currie, a Canadian. This is extremely significant for Canada because it was the first time all 4 divisions united and the first time a Canadian led a major battle in the First World War. The battle was planned for very meticulously. For the first time, maps and even models of the battlefield were given to troops to study. Some infantry soldiers went from riflemen to machine gunners and grenade throwers. New tactics such as the creeping barrage were used. The artillery would fire just ahead of the infantry. Then the infantry would take ground where the artillery had cleared enemy soldiers. The application of all these new things makes this battle so historically significant. On Easter Monday, April 9, 1917, the Canadians successfully captured most of the German territory. The rest was taken over the course of the next 3 days. The battle was a massive success for the Allied troops, but it came at a cost. The Canadian casualty totaled around 11,000. Canadians look upon the success of the battle with great national pride. Finally, we have something we can be proud of in our history. This really established Canada as a legitimate country and gave Canadians a sense of pride and patriotism unimaginable before the war. On top of the highest hill on Vimy Ridge, a statue was erected in honor of the Canadian efforts in France in World War I. From the way it changed the outcome of the war, to the way it gave Canada national pride, the Battle of Vimy Ridge truly changed the outcome of history for the better.